We'll call our meeting to order. Before you got agenda number 15 and 11. Any additions or to that? Everybody okay with the agenda? Okay, before you also had the minutes of a regular meeting of 15/10 of April 27. Moved on the agenda, boys. All those in favor of the agenda? Mover.
So moved.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Carried. The minutes of regular meeting 15/10, April 27, 2026. You have your minutes. Any errors or omissions? Hearing none, can I call for the question? I moved.
Yes.
Carrie, Wendell, moved in a second. Any questions? Call for the questions. All those in favor?
Aye.
On the motion carried. Business arising? On to correspondence. MAA, the Municipal Assessment Agency, the Scholarship Scholarship is there for letting us know applications are now open. Item number 2, misachievement, ticket to annual award show May the 30th in St. John's. Will any counselor be attending? Get back to Lori, I guess, if you're going to do that. Item number 3, Department of Forestry and Agricultural Lands Emergency Service. Letter regarding emergency management plan, again for information purposes. On to finance. Councilor.
Thank you. Our committee meeting was held on May the 5th. Committee as a whole. Town manager Jason Young and town clerk Lori Humphries was in attendance. Number 1, Deer Lake Cross Country Ski Club, $1,550. We recommend to support these guys in a program requesting a payment to get them back in good standing. And we recommend a payment there for one time for support. HS Held is for $426,280. This is for a hydrology study for the town of Deer Lake. Quotes were requested via Northbridge Insurance. We recommend a payment on this one. This is for our towards our class action. Number 3, CBCL for $310,508.98. This is the whole back claim for the water filter project. We recommend a payment, and the government of Newfoundland and Labrador is okay with this. Number 4, for Ridgeview Contracting for $920. Whites Road camera use. Blockage was in main line. We recommend payment. And for number 5, for the Greater Board for the Corner Brook of Trade for $431.25. That's our annual membership survey. We recommend payment. I move that we accept the Finance Committee agenda for items number 1 to 5.
Moved by Councilor Jones, second by. Any questions on the report? Calling for the question. All those in favor?
Aye.
Contrary minded?
Thank you.
Motion carried.
Okay, and our accounts payable for the date of April 22nd, 2026, items number 1 to 24. I move that we accept the total for $25,495.53 on our accounts payable.
Moved by Councilor Jones, second by.
So moved.
Any questions on the report? Hearing none, call for the question. All those in favor?
Aye.
Contrary minded, motion carried.
Thank you.
On to Public Works.
Okay, so Public Works met on May the 5th, 2026. In attendance was all of council, Town Manager Jason Young, Director of Public Works Dave Thomas, Public Works Superintendent Scott Elms, and Town Clerk Lori Humphrey. So in item 1 was a spring cleanup, to drop off, and RPF for request proposal for curbside pickup. So we did start the drop-off this past weekend. It was our first weekend, and we will continue that, not this weekend coming, but the weekend of May 22nd to 23rd and May 29th to the 30th. Those times are from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. There are additional drop-off options here. For Deer Lake residents can also bring their spring cleanup waste to Wild Cove or to Hampton transfer sites free of charge with the proof of the Deer Lake address, typically your driver's license. And please note that waste arriving in commercial vehicles will not be accepted. So this is typically for, like, you know, pickups type of thing. We don't want to get into anything bigger than that. We have a request for proposal sent out for our curbside pickup, and we have received those proposals, and we will be reviewing those over the next couple of days and bring those results back to council. Item number 2, build up water issues. We had some, I guess, buildup of water on a property on 18 Riverside Drive. We also had some buildup of water on 32 Woodford Drive, as well as 7 Maple Avenue. So we've recommended to visit these properties to find a solution to the water issues. And with regards to 18 Riverside Drive, we've recommended to send a letter to the resident stating the findings from the visit. The other 2, I guess we're still in the process of trying to determine, what can be done there. Number 3, Chapel Hill. We'll go out for a request for proposals on changes to the area. So we recommend to send out a request for proposal to study the town center area and possibly maybe closing Chapel Hill at some time in the near future. But again, these decisions would be based on, I guess, recommendations from the engineering company that would do a study in our town center, that whole area. Number 4, this is pretty much, I guess, a follow-up on Fifth Avenue stop signs and Canal Road. So we need to take down the flashing stop signs on Fifth Avenue, Hancock's Road. They've been there for quite some time now. So remove those flashing lights and just have them replaced with a regular stop sign. And also put a new sign up on the end of Canal Road. So currently there's a yield sign there. So what we propose to do is put a stop sign there and replace the stop sign with one of the flashing stop signs for some period of time until people get used to the change. So this was actually previously approved back on December the 8th, but it was delayed due to the winter and the conditions. So it's recommended now to take down the sign and put a new one up on Canal Road. Paving streets, Jador's Lane, Meadow Lane, and Woodford Drive. It's recommended to review these roads for repaving and get pricing. And again, it's just to get the pricing to see, what cost is going to be associated with that. Landon Spillway. There was some ditching done, I guess, by the owner some time back. And last fall, the owner had a contractor clear off the land. So as a result, this spring, some of the ditches need to be cleared out because they were filled in during the work that was done last year, and water is now backing up on the road. So it's recommended to contact the owner of the property to have the ditches cleaned adjacent to his property. Fire hydrants. We have 4 fire hydrants that need to be repaired. They've been out of service for a little while now, and again, because of our winter conditions, and that it was a bit difficult to do some of the work that had to be done on the hydrants because they had to be dug up, some of them. But Public Works are working on this repair currently, and they will continue to do so and get this work done and completed as soon as possible. It's a priority, obviously. But parts are required for some of the hydrants for the repair, and the parts have been ordered. So it's recommended that the work be done in a timely fashion and to notify the fire chief when each hydrant has been repaired and completed. Main Dam Road, we need to have an engineer to inform us how much funding is left from this project that was completed last year, or partially completed last year. So council can make a decision on how to proceed with the remainder of the project to complete the Main Dam Road project. So it's recommended that we contact the engineer to have remaining funding, to contact the engineer to have the remaining funding amount provided to us, as well as the cost to complete this project. So that's in the report, so I move to have report Public Works minutes of May the 5th.
Moved by the Deputy Mayor, second by Councilor Park. Any questions on the report?
I have one, Mr. Mayor. I just want to bring attention to Jador's Lane paving. Obviously, yeah, the road's in horrible shape, but there's storm sewer that needs to be addressed in that location. And paving without repairing that first would be just throwing money good after bad. So I caution us on jumping at Jador's Lane. So
Yeah, so, yeah, I agree with you 100%, Councillor Fitzgerald. We have had some, discussions with regards to that. There are some, major issues with drainage in that area. Has been there for years, so as a part of that, we should, yes, I agree, before paving it, just have a look to see what we can do with it, because it's just going to be, bad money after good again, because it won't last much longer. It won't last very, very long, so we'll certainly do that as well.
Okay, any other questions? Call for the question. All those in favor?
Right.
Contrary minded, motion carried. Environment and housing.
all right, council as a whole met on May 5th. In attendance besides council was Town Manager Jason Young, Director of Public Works Dave Thomas, and Town Clerk Lori Humphrey. Just general permits were issued, items number 1 to 19. They're all been issued. Item number 20, we have a new business for 99B High Street, a sawmill band manufacturing plant for the mining sector. We recommend approval. In other items, item number 21, 12 Queen Street, triplex application convert garage to an apartment. Will join the duplex, the existing duplex, turn into a triplex. This has been advertised, and we have received the any comments regarding this, and we'll bring it to the next meeting. Item number 22, 8 Goose Arm Road. There's a description and garage extension. Extension will make the garage 150 meters squared. Allowable is 100, but we can use, but 130 is the council's discretion. There is actually a 6-foot roof overhang in this existing concrete slab, and just want to close it in. We recommend advertising using council discretionary powers and discuss meeting following the 10 days. Item number 23, 8 Mayor Avenue. There's a new garage build. Would like to be build a new garage this year and a house next year. Garage is to be used for storage only while building the house. The garage will not have electricity, water, or sewer. We recommend to allow this, but we have to ensure water and sewer does not get connected. We will draft a letter and have the owner signed. Item number 24, 9.
We're going to do that one separate, because Linda's going to take care of
Okay, sorry. Item number 25, 16 Riverside Drive, a new house and garage. We are waiting on a real property report before we can issue the permit. Item number 26, property cleanup. A number of properties in the town that were issued cleanup notices last year. There are others that need to be added to the list and enforcement on the ones in place. We're recommending letters be written and delivered by the town enforcement officer. And in the meantime, policy is drafting an updated bylaw. 27, garage living units. Letters were delivered last year with a deadline of May 26, 2026 for reply for action. Both the residents have submitted plans and applications for permits to be built this year. That's just an update for council. So I ask that you accept items 1, 2, 27 with the exclusion of number 24.
Moved by the chair, second by. Any questions on the report? Hearing none, call for the question. All those in favor?
Aye.
Contrary minded, motion carried. Number 24, let the minutes be reflected that the deputy mayor has declared a conflict.
Item number 24 for 9 Stella's Place. We've received an application for a new triplex. We recommend that we go out for advertisement in this area, and that's what we're going to recommend at this time. Mayor?
Okay. Any move by Councilor Fitzgerald, second by Councilor Park. Any questions? Hearing none. Call for the question. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Contrary minded, motion carried. On to recreation.
Yeah, Rec Committee met as a committee of a whole on May 5th. All council was in attendance, along with Town Manager Jason Young, Town Clerk Lori Humphrey, and Rec Director Glenn Wiseman. Item number 1, in-ice advertising. So the Rec Committee suggests adding 4 additional advertising spaces to the ice service for businesses. So we recommend approval. Item number 2, excuse me, quotes for maintenance and gardening services. So the town of Deer Lake received quotes for maintenance and gardening, and the Rec Committee recommends accepting the lowest quote from Langnan's Lawn Services. Recommend approval. Item number 3, quote for storage containers. Town of Deer Lake received quotes for storage containers, and the Rec Committee recommends accepting the
Should we do
lowest
that
quote.
separate?
Separate, that's what we
We'll
said.
do that
Number 3
separate.
separate?
Yeah, okay. Item number 4 is just a FYI, Touch a Truck. So in celebration of Municipal Awareness Week, the town of Deer Lake will be hosting its annual Touch a Truck event on Wednesday, May 13th from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Deer Lake Recreation Complex parking lot. There will be a barbecue featuring free hot dogs, and we invite all residents to come out and enjoy the event. Item number 5 is also a FYI. It's a circus spectacular. On May 14th, the circus will be at the Hodder Memorial Arena. There will be 2 shows, one at 4:30 p.m. and another at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are available online at the Circus Spectacular website. Item number 6, Mother's Day Craft Fair. Mother's Day Craft Fair was happening the weekend past, Saturday, May 9th, at the Deer Lake Annex. There was 42 vendors, and it was open from 10 to 2, and that's just a FYI. So I recommend approval for items 1 through to 6, minus item number 3.
Moved by David, Councilor Hines, second by Deputy Mayor. Any questions on the report?
Just a comment, Mayor, but it looks at the pictures for the Mother's Day Craft Fair, that was
was pretty
well
good.
attended. So,
Was, yeah.
Positive comments about it.
yeah. Wow. Hats off to Rec
Really good turnout.
and Hillary. You don't
Yes.
want to put her up that much, right?
Okay, good job. Call for the question then.
Oh, no, sorry.
Move on to second, yeah. Call for the question. All's in favor?
Aye.
On the motion carried. On the policy.
No? Nope.
I got to do item number 3. You
Oh,
have to.
sorry, Linda, you have to take care of number 3, buddy.
So item number 3, quote for storage containers. Town of Deer Lake received quotes for storage containers. The Rec Committee recommends accepting the lowest quote from Dean Ball. we recommend approval. So make a motion for, to accept the minutes as presented, or accept the item as presented.
So moved by Councillor Hines, sorry. Do I have a seconder?
Second.
3, 4. Call for questions? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Okay, motion carried.
Thank you.
Okay. On to, thank you, Deputy Mayor. On to policy.
All right, the policy committee, I gotta go back and check what day we met, but we met. And we have two to bring you tonight. Obviously, we've been working hard on these, along with our town clerk, Lori Humphrey, and our municipal bylaw officer. So we're moving, the first one I have in front of you is the Town of Deer Lake taxi bylaw. So in front of you, we recommend that you adopt the town council, it's recommended by the town council of the town of Deer Lake on this day of 2026 to come into effect. We just one item to go along with it. There is some, I think there was a duplication that Deputy Mayor Smith brought to my attention, that we just need to make a little correction. So before you sign, Mayor, we're just going to ask you to make sure we get all those corrections 100%, but I think for the most part, the job was done incredibly well by Lisa, so I ask that the council pass the taxi bylaw.
Okay. Need a motion separately. Councilor Fitzgerald made the motion, seconder by Councilor Park. Any questions on the motion? We certainly do appreciate the work that goes in and the hours of work that goes into those policies. And on that note, I will call for a question on this one. All in favor?
Aye.
Contrary minded, motion carried.
All right. I got that date for you, so it was on April 29th. That Lori, Keith, and Lisa and I sat down on this one. So in front of you, you have the water conservation bylaw. We asked that pursuant to the Section 7A of the Towns and Local Service District Act, that you accept this bylaw as is.
Moved by Councilor Fitzgerald, second by Councilor Park. Calling for the question, all those in favor?
Aye.
Contrary minded, motion carried. And just, I guess, a reminder, again, as David mentioned it earlier, on Thursday evening for the Touch a Truck, or Wednesday evening for the Touch a Truck. Encourage our community to get out, and we got a lot of our volunteers and our public works will be there, so it'll be a great, I hope it's a great evening. And I guess barring no more on our agenda, our next meeting is scheduled for June the 15th. And if there is no other comments, I need a mover to adjourn.
So moved.
Moved by Councilor Jones. Meeting adjourned at 8 p.m.